Hi.
Hi,
Hello.
sir. Hi.
My name is Ross. What's your name?
Myself, Mohammed.
Mohammed. Very nice to meet you, Mohammed.
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
I am from India.
From India. Okay, very nice, very nice. Um, practice this lesson today.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can give me any kind of.
Okay, okay. Well, if you want, we can start with this lesson.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're going to do is go over the IELTS exam, look
Okay.
at some vocabulary, the
Okay.
insights on the examiner. We are going to
Okay.
practice some part 3 questions, mock questions, not real ones, but some mock questions.
Okay.
Then some feedback and corrections and some sample Band-Aid answers. So we'll go through different parts of the IELTS exam. Okay?
Okay.
So first of all, what is IELTS? Do you know what this is?
Yes, I don't know about IELTS. This is a examination for any kind of study purpose. We are doing some examination. It's one kind of examination where
Uh-huh.
where we need to give. If you want to go in good colleges or good like if you want to do some uh, teaching line, so it is required. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, basically it's a system to measure people who are not English, how good their English is. So
Mm-hmm.
it is a way of saying how good somebody's English is. They do an exam,
Mm-hmm.
and this helps people say how good your English is. It's international. So most countries, most academic institutions, colleges, universities, most companies accept this IELTS as a way of knowing how good your English is. Um, as it says, the exam has 3 parts. The first part, which takes 4 or 5 minutes, more or less, there
Mm-hmm.
is a list of 3 topics with 12 questions to
Okay.
discuss on the topics. Then part 2 is another 3-4 minutes where you, the student, have to give a talk, about 1-2 minutes talk on a subject.
Okay.
And then part 3 is a discussion on more general topics about your opinion, different questions about the world, different things. So there's these 3 parts. It's roughly 15 minutes long,
Okay.
roughly. Okay. So, for example, talking about part 3, which is more general, it is a two-way informal conversation with the examiner. So in this case, if I was the examiner, we would have an informal conversation. I will ask you a wide range of questions on the topic from part 2. So in part 2, you have to prepare a talk on a topic: holidays, family, the pandemic. I don't know. It depends each year. Or
Okay.
on this part, I ask you a wider variety of questions on your opinion on this topic. The idea is to see your ability to analyze, discuss, and interpret the significance of this issue. So it's to see how you can defend yourself in English with a more wider topic. So the examiner, he may ask you, interrupt you, or stop you to ask questions to explain more, or to see if you have misunderstood a question. It doesn't. If he interrupts you, it is not bad. It is part of the exam. It is okay. So if while having this exam, the examiner interrupts you to ask another question, don't worry. It is normal. It is okay. And as we said before, it's more or less 4 or 5 minutes long. Okay. Any question?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. So this slide explains the percentage, or what you are given, whether you pass or don't pass. Um, whereas 6 is okay, 7 is good, 8 is very good, and 9 is almost natural.
Okay.
And then we have fluency, which is whether you have to pause to think or you repeat the same words a lot. It depends. If you, I think that, whereas if you talk, it depends the pauses. Sometimes you need to pause to think the
Okay.
idea, but a little pause is okay. Um, then they look at the lexical resource or the vocabulary.
Okay.
Have you have a variety of vocabulary or use always the same words? They have a look at different about that. Um, then they also look at grammar,
Mm-hmm.
whether the structure of the phrases, the sentence, how you speak is correct in grammar. And then last is the pronunciation and the intonation. Um, you don't have to worry about your accent.
Okay.
It doesn't affect too much. If you have a bit of Indian accent, that's okay. Um, the idea is have a good pronunciation in English, even with the accent.